Done?
Okay, just give 1 more minute.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yes, tell me.
Are we supposed to pay attention to the details like adapted from the third global
No,
co-working? No,
no.
right? Okay.
You don't
Okay.
even have to go to the previous paragraph. It's talking everything about the main topic of this paragraph. So you have to be very thorough with the main idea of this paragraph. If you can get hold of the main idea of this paragraph, then you should be able to understand.
No, no, no. I meant like, under the graph there is a line, right?
No,
That
no,
one.
that doesn't matter.
Yes.
You're talking about this one, right? Adapted from the third global co-working survey. No, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's just talking about the source that they have taken it from. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
All right, guys. Shall we discuss, or you need some more time? Good to go. We'll discuss.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So let us start with Shreya. Yes, Shreya. So let's look at the instructions first. So the first point says, what do you have to do here?
From what most got idea, right?
At this point,
Yeah. So at this point, the writer wants to add a specific information that supports the main topic of the paragraph.
mhm,
So he wants to add this graph so that um, it will add up to a additional information so which can support the main topic its co-working spaces, how it has had a
right,
impact, whether it's positive or negative, like that.
right. Good. So in order to answer this question, the first thing that you have to do is you need to get hold of the main topic of the paragraph, right? The main topic of the paragraph. Otherwise, you won't be able to answer this, right? So Faiz, what's the main idea for this paragraph?
The positive and negative impacts of co-working spaces.
Is it only that? Ariman, switch on your video and tell me, is it only that? Is this paragraph only focusing and emphasizing on the positive and negative effect of co-working spaces? Is it only working on that?
It's also talking about how the melting pots of creativity. I mean,
Hmm. Yes, right. Yes, Ariman.
I think it's based on a little bit of creativity of the melting pots.
Yes, see, it is talking about positive and negative impact, or rather, it is talking about impact of co-working spaces, but there's a specific criterion, and that's creativity. All right. See, I'll tell you how to get hold of the main topic. If you read through the text, it says, what most caught my interest, though, was a quotation from someone who described co-working spaces as melting pots of creativity. So somebody, termed these as melting pots of creativity, which basically means that co-working spaces have a conducive environment to enhance creativity. Melting pots of creativity, enhancing creativity, right? The article refers, which article are they talking about? The article in which somebody described co-working spaces as melting pots of creativity. Clear? Yes? Okay. The article refers to a 2012 survey in which 64% of respondents noted that co-working spaces prevented them from completing tasks in a given time. The article goes on to suggest that the most valuable resources provided by co-working spaces are actually the people whom use them, right? So this particular text is not only talking about the impact, but it is also talking about the impact on a specific criterion, that is creativity. And then it is, kind of taking you through the article, right? The second and the third sentence. So whatever answer you're putting, that has to be from the point of view or from the perspective of how it is affecting the creativity part, right? Okay. So now if we move on to the question, tell me, which choice most effectively completes the sentence with relevant and accurate information based on the graph above? So sentence as in 29th sentence. Yes. Tell me, what should be the answer?
I think it should be B.
Option B.
B for Bombay. Okay. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because first of all, that's the only option talking about creativity.
Right.
And then, second of all, if you read the 29th sentence just as it is the underlined word, and if you check with the graph, the what do you say, the detail given is wrong. And first of all, when we're talking about melting pots of creativity, we don't need to talk about the completing task in a given time because we want to know more about
Perfect.
creativity.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Correct. So this is the exact explanation that I was looking out for. See, if you look at choice B, 71% of respondents indicating that using a co-working space increases creativity. The graph says something else. The graph says it's 71%. The graph says 64% completing tasks in a given time. So the detail is wrong, right? So it won't be completing tasks in given time, but it would be creativity. Why? Because 71% is for creativity, number one. Number two, we are trying to find out the answer. We are rationalizing the main idea of the passage, the text. And what is the main idea talking about? The main idea is basically talking or focusing on creativity. So we do not even need this information and detail about completing tasks in a given time, for that matter. Yes? Clear, all of you? Yeah? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So B for Bombay, amazing. All of you got this answer. Pai, Shreya, Aryaman, you also got it as B?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Moving on to question number 30. Yes.